Well, I made it home safe and found out what it was. I was trying to go live from the hospital, but my phone died. So I'm at home, no leads on my body. Um, it was kidney stones in the left kidney and the right kidney. Excuse me. And it hurts a little bit. My chest was also on fire. They thought it was a stroke, but it wasn't. Um, but once they got all the medications in my system that I needed to calm down the pain, it helped a little bit. And also they put fluids back in my body to make sure that um, wasn't doing anything. And by the time I was ready to go home, I pulled out my own IV, which was pretty easy. Um, but everything else, I'm at home. Um, a little tired, but I'm hurting a little bit, but it's time to take a little nap for a while, and I will keep you up to date what's going to happen. Like I said, I will try to get a video up there. Um, Somebody tried to rob a bank a couple of days ago. I will try to get that up there. So stay healthy, drink a lot more fluid of water or juice or Powerade, and that way you don't dehydrate and have kidney problems like me. So that's what's going on with my kidneys. I'm holding in there. I apologize for it. Um, I was having some kidney problems. I went to the hospital tonight. Well, tonight since 10:30 my time. I didn't get out of there till oh 45 minutes ago. Um, they found some kidney stones in the left side and the right side of the kidneys, and you're welcome. So that's what it is. I apologize. I'll have to do this over again. So I kept you up to date what's going on with me and while I was in the hospital. Oh yeah, they are. Yeah, they gave me medications, but they want me to go see a doctor to break it up. But they're saying that it's real small, probably um, like a pea size. Um, I've had this done where they take something and they break them up and everything else. Um, oh, I've been drinking a lot of. They put some IV in my arm, and they also gave me juice, and I'll try to pee them out. It's gonna be a little bit of pain, but I can handle it. Um, but it felt like I was having a stroke too, but it wasn't no stroke. Yeah, they're painful, definitely painful. Um, I apologize. I don't have a voice very much, um, but I do have Powerade, drink. They gave me some apple juice. They gave me IV. Um, let's see. When I was leaving the hospital, maybe it's your phone, but everything else is going good. I've been home in bed. I haven't been feeling good. It's probably because of this damn kidney stones. There, at least you got to see me drink some juice to get some fluid back in my system. And yes, I was on Charles's watching the slots and everything else. Then I also broadcast from the hospital too. Um, but yes, I've been taking my medication. No seizures for a while. Um, when I called the paramedics myself last night, um, I was having some problems because I was, went outside. Um, Felt like I was like hunchback, and they were hurting so bad. I felt like I was ready to fall over. I'm glad that they got the cot for me to sit down because it felt like I was an old grandpa trying to walk and try to get up on their bed. And then I got to the hospital. I got out of the cot, hopped into a wheelchair with help, and it was painful. Then less than an hour ago, I did the CT, and the doctor came back and said, "You have kidney stones." I'm like, "No, that means I'm gonna be feeling pain all day." Yeah, because the kidney stones was in my system, and I didn't start feeling them until 8:30 yesterday morning, and I was doing okay. I had my gallbladder taken out, and because they said it looked like a probably about like that. They said it was growing inside, and it was painful. And when they did they took it out. They stuck a whole bunch of sort of like a little tube, you know, from right here down in the stomach. They stuck one like close to down in this area, down in here, over here, and they just pulled it out. And I try to stay away from spicy stuff, but I had a little bit of spicy stuff last night. Had gumbo and hot dogs. Um, yeah, yeah, it was something like that, and they yeah, that's the name of it. And did all that. I was so heavy on the medications that they gave me. Uh, I was volunteering last night, and um, I was passing out water and bananas and everything else, and some person uh, walked up to me, and I got mad at them. They got mad at me, and one of the security people came up and said, "You need to stop this now." you can't be telling them to, to leave. Um, but the person came over to me and gave me a fist bump, and I gave one back, and they understood what I was trying to say because we had a long line, and it was just, you know, it was just hot out there. We only had like two, 3 cases in ice and one to the side, and it was just people didn't want the hot dogs. People didn't. They were going after the chips, the bananas, and leaving, then coming back. Excuse me. Coming back, getting water, and I said, if you want a hot dog, you have to go online. Uh, I have to protect myself somehow. I try not to get into it. Um, ugh. But they understood what I was trying to say to them. That can be true. Um, but um, oh, nice. I did that at the hospital. You know, I because I turned on the TV and I was watching on USA Network. They had um, God, I can't remember what it was. Mysteries about they had this one woman kidnapped, and they knew who it was. It was their best friend that the person's husband that hanged around that kidnapped her, and it was everything. Um, but um, but that was about it. I fell asleep during by it. No, I got today's my payday. No volunteer today. No, Social Security Day. Got to pay rent. Got to pay for the phones. Um, get other things. Um, and do a lot more things and try to get things done. I don't know if you saw it. Um, it was a house that I grew up on and here in Wichita, and I was looking at it, and my stepbrother um, took a whole year just to clean up the my parents' home. And when I was looking at what my stepbrother did to the house, it was like, oh my God, because the walls were covered with Japanese or Chinese writing or Native American wallpaper, and where everything went, where the third bedroom was, and everything else. I mean, it's a beautiful home. Um, the only thing that I saw when I went toward the backyard on the screen, the shed is still there. I think that's the only thing that was kept. Um, and because everybody would go into the shed, including my brothers and me, and we would climb on top of the shed and or go into my dad's Uh, his little office. Oh, definitely. My dad's little office was downstairs in the utility room. He would go down there, wash clothes and everything else, and I was like, damn, I wanted to see inside the utility room, um, see what things have been changed, uh, and everything else that was in the kitchen, um, where everything was. But the whole house has been, done. My brother wants to sell the house and visit the people that are going to buy the house. That way, whoever wants to buy it will get to meet them and talk to them about uh, do everything else and uh, what's so special about the house and everything. But that's what's going on, and it is on Facebook. Uh, yeah, it is, and that's what I'm looking at. But it's in three. The house is in 3D. Um, sorry, I'm trying to look at it, and this is what I put. I said this house I grew up in along with two other brothers. Rest in peace, dad, mom, and sis. And I've been there since when I was growing up, since '82. I was a young kid and growing up in the house, and you know, going to school every day because the schools were just down the street from my parents' home. Because you had the elementary school. I don't know what happened to elementary school, but the high school, the junior high school or the middle school, whatever they call it today, it's still there. Um, but they changed the boundaries for two high schools, and they also had a Catholic high school. And um, but that's if you want to take a look at it, I can tell you everything about the house and everything else, and it's got a big backyard. Um, and but everything's changed. I feel like going back over there and just oh, definitely. Yeah, everybody's trying to page me at the same time talking here on YouTube. Um, and not that far from the grocery store, just probably about 4 or 5 blocks, and also on the corner of the house I grew up in. Oh, okay. I will not be a stranger. I'm gonna go get some rest myself. Um, just pass this along with everybody else because Manny tried to contact me earlier and told me to stay out of trouble and quit picking up the nurses and try not to show the doctors their faces or whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna call it here, and you have a good morning. and see you soon. Have a good night. Have a good morning. Oh, I got a lot of stuff to do. I'm trying to stay awake because if I go to bed now, I won't be able to get up. So, talk to you later and have fun for the rest of the day.